hello there guys, I'm here at Prestige Guitars and I'm joined by Adrian
O'Brien from Prestige in Vancouver, Canada.
Would you mind telling a bit about Prestige Guitars, because I'm not, well, honestly, I myself don't know too much about you guys. I've seen many videos from Henning.
Yes.
And have been really impressed by the guitars. So it's cool to check you out, actually physically to check these guitars out.
Excellent, yes. So Prestige has been around for about 16 years. Oh. So we're not brand new. I guess you could call us a boutique builder in a sense. We do about 1,600 guitars per year for electrics, and we also build a full line of hand-built acoustics as well. So those are on top of that 1,600. So, cool. You know, we're getting there. We're growing year by year and bringing more artists on and getting more stuff going on. So, you know, it's a lot of fun to be at this stage. A lot of growth going on and doing lots of new things.
You guys, I just overheard and remembered, you guys have a Devin Townsend guitar coming up.
We do. We actually have it. We unleashed a Devin Townsend signature model yesterday, and I would show it to you right now, but Devin just came and got it. So he's playing a show tonight that we're sponsoring, and he needed the guitar to get ready and get sound checked and stuff. So, but yeah, it's a signature Devin Townsend acoustic, torrefied spruce top. It's actually an Adirondack, torrefied Adirondack spruce top. Rosewood back and sides, and we did some cool things on there. We did a beveled maple armrest and a beveled maple cutaway, and the production version is also going to have a beveled maple backside as well. So like, you wrap your body around it, it's all comfortable. There's no hard edges or anything. It's going to be really nice. Solid one-piece Kaya mahogany neck. Adirondack spruce bracing. It's going to have a string-through bridge, ebony bridge, of course, bone nut and saddle, and 21-to-1 Goto tuners. So yeah, it's going to be a beautiful guitar for sure.
Sounds pretty amazing.
It's very Devin. It's very Devin too. It's cool.
Yeah. There are few guitars that's kind of stood out for me right as I came here. Maybe we can move this way a little bit. Feel free to come closer. This was the one that caught my first. Could you tell a bit more about it?
Absolutely. That's the one that catches my eye every day, man. I love this guitar. So this is our DC Coupe Ace. When we brought these out, we launched these 2 years ago. And basically with the DC Coupe Ace, we were trying to create a guitar that was just a very simple rock and roll machine. We didn't want a lot of pickups, nothing fancy. We wanted simple, stripped down, one pickup, wraparound bridge, volume tone, that's it, straight ahead. We also wanted to kind of capture a rock and roll kind of almost a hot rod aesthetic.
Yep.
And so we looked to old cars and old hot rods to get some ideas. And we really like the idea of these metallic finishes, they're very subtle. They're not an in-your-face, big flake kind of thing. They're very subtle, but a metallic finish with chrome hardware, the TV Jones pickups, which not only do they sound absolutely amazing, really great. This one's a TV Jones Classic Plus. But not only do they have that, they have this great aesthetic that's kind of reminiscent of that hot rod vibe as well.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So this has a solid mahogany body with a 3/4 inch solid maple cap, which is what we do for almost all of our solid body guitars. It has a really nice back contour here, so it's very, very comfortable when you're playing it. We've got it really well balanced. There's no neck dive. Some of these guitars tend to be a little light in the body and a little heavy in the neck. We do a neck volute on here. Nice. It's a Kaya mahogany neck. And Grover tuners, these are the open geared tuners. So again, staying with that hot rod kind of vibe, right? So open geared tuners and ebony fingerboard with these little offset dot inlays, which again, they're very understated, right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of the goal with that one.
I tried this guitar before shooting this video, and it's deceptively versatile is the term I would use. Like, on kind of single and also double guitars, the volume control and tone controls, for me at least, are sometimes almost unusable.
Yes.
Especially like when rolling down the volume, it gets muddy so quickly, and I don't know, I just don't use them. But on this, I was getting like rock tones with everything on 10, and then backing down the volume and tone, and suddenly I'm like in jazz territory almost.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the things that people, when they're looking at a single pickup guitar, they tend to overlook the fact that you don't need 2 pickups to get jazzy tones or to get nice warm cleans. You need to take full advantage of your volume and tone controls and manipulate those in a way that you get all the tones you want. And really, like, to me, it's a Swiss Army knife in a sense. But of all simplicity. You know, you can get everything you want out of this with one pickup. And there's some big proponents of the single pickup thing. To me, I'm a total fan. I love it. To me, aesthetically, it hits a home run. But in terms of functionality, it's fantastic.
Yep.
So. And we've stuck with that aesthetic for a few things. We also did this guitar this year, and we actually launched it about a year and a bit ago. It's available for production now.
Yeah.
And this is the Troubadour RS. So it's a more of a traditional looking single cut solid body. Same thing, 3/4 inch solid maple top on a mahogany body. Of course, this one has a satin black finish throughout. Kaya mahogany neck again. And we don't do any scarf joints or anything, so I think that's worth pointing out. In our necks, we actually use a single block of Kaya mahogany. We split it lengthwise, and we reverse the middle piece and reverse grain it. Yeah. So way more stable, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to have weak points in the heel or the neck or the headstock. Tone Pro's intonatable wraparound bridge. And we used a really cool pickup in this one. This is a Seymour Duncan Pegasus, which a lot of people aren't as familiar with the Pegasus. They're very popular with extended range players, people that like drop tunings and stuff. They're definitely a more modern, aggressive pickup. But basically what they are is a reimagined, redesigned JB. And when the Seymour Duncan was looking at that pickup, which is best-selling pickup of all time pretty much,
Sure.
They wanted to do something that was a little lower output, that was a little clearer and more open, and that's what they did with this. So they took a JB as sort of a prototype kind of thing, and this one is where a JB is about 16.6K output. This is about 12.2, so it's lower output, and it's much more open and rounder sounding, and it's very clear. So we love it. It sounds really cool, and you can also get this guitar with a 78 custom in there if you like that brown sound thing. So covers it all. The same thing, intonatable wraparound, one volume, one tone, and a pickup. And another thing worth pointing out on both this guitar and the DC Coupes, these are all direct mounted pickups. There's no foam under there, that's a direct mount.
So I love the classic look, single cut, and like it's again super simple, but you can get so many tones out of it. Like just based on these guitars, I'm changing my opinion of a single pickup guitars. Honestly, yeah, it's definitely more. I don't know, it has more weight to it than the one with TV Jones, but would be happily playing this one as well. So yeah, really cool. And then you got something else here that caught my eye in the corner over there. Let's switch sides.
Yes. This one here?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Really like that one as well.
So this is our Rex Brown signature model. So we launched, started working with Rex about 4 years ago. And we started working on, he had sort of switched from, he still plays bass of course, but he kind of moved away from bass, was doing solo work and putting out a new solo album.
Yeah.
And he needed a guitar that kind of covered everything he needed to do. So we started working together, and he and I, we spent a ridiculously large amount of time working on this guitar and getting the guitar that really kind of worked for him.
Yeah.
You know? So once again, it's solid 3/4 inch carved maple top, solid mahogany body, solid mahogany neck. This one has a Pau Ferro fingerboard, which is cool, and it has these cool little inlays here. These are skull inlays, and they're actually a copy of a ring that he wears. So we made a digital copy, and we made a mother of pearl version of that, which is kind of cool. So this year, this guitar originally came in satin black, like the last one I showed you.
Yeah.
This year we launched the cream version of it.
It's cool.
It's very eye-catching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have all Relic hardware on there. Motor tuners and Tone Pro's bridge and stop tail and that. But the pickups are kind of special. These are Saturday night specials, Seymour Duncan.
Oh, cool.
Saturday night specials, which are really nice, a little lower. They're on the Eco 4. They're a little lower output. They give you that kind of really sparkly 70s rock sound, right? 70s classic rock sound. But we also get the Seymour Duncan custom shop to do a Relic cover on them for us. So it just kind of completes that whole kind of Relic look.
Love the attention to detail. I don't know if we can see it on the camera, but like the aged hardware looks super cool. I'll do a few close-ups of this because these are really nice. Oh, yeah, thank you. We have Daniel operating the camera and he'll do the close-ups for us. Really cool looking. Yeah, obviously this is a maybe more traditional single cut setup, but again, lots of sounds. I don't know what you guys do with the wiring on all of the guitars, but like the tone and volume knobs are actually like really useful, and like they actually help you to shape the tone instead of just, you know, turning the volume down, and that's about it really.
We do a few things actually. We use alpha pots.
Yep.
They're 500K pots, but we do orange drop caps, which we think are superior. They're very good.
Sure.
But we also use more of a 50s wiring setup, so much better response to roll off and that kind of thing. So exactly what you're describing, and that's what we're going for. A little bit more sensitive. So yeah.
Alright, thank you so much. There's a bunch of other guitars as well, but these are the three that kind of really stood out for me. So I wanted to know more about them and where people can find you guys.
Yes, for sure. You can go to www.prestigeguitars.com. If you're in Europe, we're in Thomann.
Nice.
We're all across Europe in Thomann. And we do have a lot of dealers across Canada and the US as well. So you can find us all over. But if you go to our website, all of that stuff is there for you. You can link to the various dealers. If there's not a dealer in your area, you can get in touch with us directly and we'll be happy to ship you a guitar. So,
all right. Links below in the description as always, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's all really. I'm getting tired even though it's morning. Thanks for watching, guys. I shall see you next time.
Nice finish.
Nice camera work. Thank you so much.